Good morning. Welcome to the channel. Chris and I are camping in near Hoquiam, Washington. It's called Ocean City State Park, and we're actually getting ready to do some surf perch fishing. So got the beach here. Quite a few people out here. It's just Labor Day. Nice day. Most people are going to be probably leaving and headed home. Tide's coming in, so it's a good time for fishing. I've not fished this beach before, but we'll give it a shot. I'm going to use, it's a double hook setup. So I've got my leader, a couple little size 6s on there. I did put a swivel up here, although the next ones I tie, I might just do the drop shot style. Comes down to a clip, and this is actually, I decided to use this rod. Found this is pretty good for the surf perch. It's a little bit longer so I can get a good cast. It's a side drifting rod from Akuma SST. It's a 9.6 with a 4 to 10 with a 1/8 to 3/8 ounce, and I have this older Shimano reel on here. I got some I got a little bit of a leader, and then I have braid. So it's a TR, I can't even read anymore, 200C. And I like to wear my life jacket out here. I don't get in the water too much. I will a little bit, but just in case, you never know. But I got all these cool pockets, so kind of serves dual purpose for me. And people surf perch, they use clam, mole crabs, or worm. And I found that the earthworm, I just do a little chunk off there, put it on the hook, and it works okay. As far as the weight, I've tried the dollars before, pyramid. Found these that should grab out pretty good. This is a little 2 ounce, not too bad. So the plan is just to cast it out, get some tension on there, and see what bites. Salmon is still open. A little hard to fish for salmon off the beach, especially I'd have to get pretty wet, but I'm going to bring my rod anyways down there, and if I feel so inclined and I want to get in because the sun is peeping out a bit, you know, I might go ahead and throw in for a couple. Salmon's only open for about 2 more days, and then we're done in this section. So wish us luck. Look at that. There is something calming about surf perch fishing. So my technique is, I can wear waders out here, but since it's nicer, I just got a pair of older tennis shoes on, and I kind of go out when the waves are going out, cast out, and then I come back in and just stand here and wait for a bite. I know it's out there pretty good, so I'm hoping one of those little guys is going to come hit it. We had a Department of Fish and Wildlife, he just drove by, and he told me a lot of people have been having some good luck with, they call them, it's a power bait floodworm or something like that. He said I could go pick them up at Ace Hardware in town. He said people have been doing real well with the surf perch out here. So you never know, might stop by and grab some if we don't have any luck, because we'll be out here for several days. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Not too bad for a Labor Day. Can't complain. Just had a bite. I don't know if I got a fish on or not. I don't think so. Oh, there we go. Well, look at that. It's a little flounder, sort of. Gosh dang it. And he swallowed it. I hate when they swallow it. Well, it's the biggest one I've caught. Well, let's see what we got this time. Oh, dear Lord. Another one of them. Oh my God. I moved to try to get away from them, but looks like I found one again. Dang it. Another little, like, flounder looking guy. Pretty fish though. This one ate it again. Crappy out here this morning, but we're going to try to fish for a couple of hours. There's a lot of people out here clamming, but I think it's might be native open here. I wasn't sure. I didn't know this was an area for clamming, but we're just right down from the Quinault Casino, so that would make sense. Yeah, it looks like they're getting quite a few razor clams out here. Now we'll try our luck with the surf perch. We're just, again, it's a little bit cold out here, and so we thought we'd give it another hour before we head to our next campsite. Wish us luck. Oh, tired of catching these little guys. They're a pain in the butt. Alright, good afternoon. So, you can see behind me, I'm sitting on a jetty. So I've never jetty fished before. This is something I've been wanting to do. So Chris is over here. We just showed up. It's a gorgeous day out here. A little bit windy, so we've got some windbreakers on. But yeah, it's nice. So we're hoping to catch something. Wish us luck. So I'm trying this big green guy here. It's a gulp, and we're gonna see what happens. looking to catch some rockfish. Well, no rockfish for us today. I had what felt like one little bite, like maybe it grabbed the tail end of the grub. It's kind of hit and miss out here. I've never done it before, just watched some videos. So one day maybe I'll catch something. I think I lost 3 sets of gear. Chris lost a couple. Wasn't bad. We were out here for 2 hours. We knew we were going to lose gear, so I made sure that we had enough. Yeah, anyhow, it's beautiful out here, so it's not a waste of my day. Got to do it. It's just an absolute gorgeous day, so I enjoyed my time. We're gonna go try our luck at the casino next. Hey, good morning. Chris and I are out here doing a little bit of salmon fishing, and we're on the coast. Don't think we're gonna get much out here. This is a public fishing area that we found on the Hump Tulips. I've heard this river has really good salmon. Might be a little early for them, but there's plenty of boats, drift boats up here. So I don't know. The trout seem to like my little lure, but not seeing any fish rolling, jumping, or anything. Again, when you're looking at public, sometimes it gets overfished. It is a pretty river, though. Pretty slow moving. Not a lot of places to fish, so we're kind of at the boat ramp. Again, the little trout like my lure, but nothing going for the salmon. I made this one up last night, or actually this morning, because little pink, all pink Rafucci. Chris has got the same one on, except for her body is a little bit more of a purple color, so I thought we'd try something different. It's pretty lightweight. It moves nice in the water. Not unhappy with it. I think it'll be a nice, good intermediate river salmon lure. Anyways, after here, we're going to head back to the beach and go ahead and do a little more surf perch fishing. So, wish us luck. Well, we found them. pulling back. And it was on the worm. So this is the spot. Go on. Lucy's like, what is it? I'm like, it's a fish. No. Looks like Chris may have caught herself a crab. Watch out, there's a hole right there. Look at that one. Not happy. Yeah, it's too small to keep anyway. Lucy, get out of there. Get your pliers and...
Yeah, Lucy.
That's 2 crabs for Chris. Too small to keep.
Lucy, back up.
Lucy wants to see the crab.
Back up. Can you hold my phone for a second?
Got something on here, not sure what. Smacked it right after I cast it. Hit it like a surf perch, yep. Got 2 so far.
2 what?
Surf perch.
What do those look like?
Here's a little bag right there.
You don't mind if I look?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, there you go. go. What are you catching them with? What are you using?
You know, I actually use worm.
Like, I ain't telling you.
No, I just use worm.
Let's see how you got her set up.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Look at the little guys.
Hey, you know.
Are they good? How do you cook them?
We're gonna bread them, fry them up, and make little fish tacos out of them.
Oh, that sounds good. Well, good luck.
It's more fun.
Yeah, and it's fun, yeah.
Yeah.
And each one you catch is like another taco.
Yep, pretty much.
Well, good luck.
Little street tacos.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
God bless. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. You too. Good. How are you? What'd you get? Coho? Jack? A coho jack? Nice. So the video you saw right before this is I was going to climb down on the North Jetty, and I got partway down there and there just wasn't a good route for me. And I hate to say it, but that back surgery I had like 3.5 months ago has still kind of hampered me a bit. So I watched, and there was plenty of coho in there, and people were catching. I saw 3 people catch fish. I got, I think, 2 on film. So unfortunately I wasn't able to do that. So I thought I'd run down here to the beach portion of it, and chances are I won't catch anything. Now, I've used this technique before, and what I'm going to show you is using a buzz bomb. So since trebles are legal in the Columbia, this is a buzz bomb, and it's got the treble on it, and what happens is you take it out and it slides up and down your hook, your line. So you're going to cast that buzz bomb out, and you're going to let it sink, and then you're just going to jig it in and jig it in, jig it in. And I opted to put that on there because I could get out a little further, and I'm seeing fish jump pretty close to where I'm able to get out there, but the likelihood of catching anything, like I said, is pretty slim to none. They're doing well over there, and I wish I could get down on those rocks. I just can't do it, but I'm going to enjoy this for a little bit and then probably go surf perch fishing later. Beautiful. Kind of beautiful out here. It cleared up. It was raining this morning. There's the other lighthouse. So I'll give it a shot. Okay, cast it out. I'm going to reel up the slack. And it's on bottom. So I'm just going to tug it. Give it some nice tugs. The closer I get to shore, the shorter and faster these are going to be. I don't want it on the bottom. And I got it on bottom, unfortunately, and I snagged a sculpin. And I don't want to snag any sculpin. I don't want any sculpin. Of course, if I snagged a crab, that'd be okay. I was hoping it was a crab. So I reel in faster and shorter. And just keep repeating. I also put scent on my buzz bomb. This technique is something I learned fishing up north when I lived up there, and this is how I caught my first salmon ever, which, you know, I became addicted. It caught me a little shrimp here. Gosh, I might just leave that baby on for good luck. And walk out a little bit. Nice thing about these buzz bombs is they're pretty heavy, so you can get out there quite a ways. This area, again, I'm at the North Jetty on the Columbia River, where salmon is still open. Only coho, only clipped coho, no wild coho. Kings you have to release. They haven't closed it yet. I'm surprised they haven't closed it yet, but they will eventually. So I'd probably try about 10 more minutes out here and then I'll be done. Back out here in the Columbia River this morning, and we're at the North Jetty, and you can see there's quite a few people over there fishing this morning. It is a Saturday, and I have not seen one fish being caught yet this morning, so it looks like fish just not biting today. I am fishing off the beach because, as I mentioned, my back surgery. I cannot get down on those rocks. It just feels too dangerous for me. So I was going to use some of the lures I made, but I didn't bring any really heavy weighted ones. I brought some to fish off the jetty, and I didn't have to go very far. So I got a pretty heavy rooster tail here, and you know, it's, I would say, I didn't weigh it, but this guy's a little bit around an ounce. And I need the weight on it so I can get it out there a little bit further. It's a nice day though. You can see how pretty it is. Quite a few boats in this area. There's a guy fishing off of a ski-doo. Looks like he just threw a crab trap out there. But it's okay, not bad. I'll stand out here for a little while. I have caught another damn sculpin. And Chris caught herself a little tiny flounder. It's weird that they're coming up and hitting the lure. I've had a bunch of little fish follow it in and tap it as soon as I get closer to shore. That's about it, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's down this line with this nose up like a little more. I just don't want to pot just suck down. I know up here they won't.
This fish might be worth fishing.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. There's fish stacked in here. That's why that heavy boat's in that water.
We came in here a few weeks ago.
We were in here a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we didn't get anything. Nothing was hooking up. We went out to the ocean and got our limit, so it's hit or miss, you know. Today we're out on the boat with my friend John, who does the Veterans Outdoors. It's an organization that donates trips to veterans to go out fishing, and he had a couple of spots And I'm a veteran, so I told him I could go, but Chris is not a veteran. He said we could bring her along as a guest, so Chris and I are on the boat, and we both got our crab endorsements, and so we're going to drop pots, which is kind of cool because I've only done this one other time. So we're going to drop pots, and then we're going to go coho fishing. So that one's baited up with an old salmon carcass. Over it goes. I think we got like 5 pots we're going to drop, and then we're going to head fishing, and then we'll come back later and pick them up and see if we get any good keeper-sized crabs. I think I looked at the rules last night. We're at 12 crabs. You got to check them to make sure they're not soft shell, Dungeness, and I think it was 5 3/4 or 6 inches here. I think it's 6 inches in the Columbia. And then only males can be retained. So we're in a little bay here, and then we're gonna finish it up, and then off we go. See if we can pick up some coho, because coho are still open. Our 10-foot coho cages are closed out here at the green tent area.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's a jack. Lift it up. Nope. Well, little Chinook's got to go back and grow up. I'll get it. I'll clear it.
Oh, you have the fish. Watch your rod, watch your rod.
I get it. Oh, that's a nice, good size one there. Good job.
Right there on your leg, you be careful.
I'm right here.
That's your fish.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me kill him.
Leave it right
I'm
there.
going to try something a little bit different today. Yesterday we were out fishing for coho and crab pots in the Columbia. I am still the Columbia. This is an actual beach off the North Jetty. It's a little angry looking out there. We do have incoming tide, and I'm going to try this with my fishing pole. So what I have rigged up here is this little crab bait box. Has these loops on them. I put a little extra weight. I'm using a medium heavy pole because I didn't bring a super heavy pole. Try the medium heavy. I'm just going to kind of toss it out there I've got some rod holders and see if we catch any crab. Crab is open, 6 inches, males only. Actually, I think it's 5 3/4, but I do have a crab measurer. If you haven't seen one of these before, I'm going to pull it out here. Look at the view while I'm pulling my crab measurer out. Here it is. Okay. So essentially you put the shell between this point, and that's 6 1/4, that's 6, 5 3/4, and this is for the red rock. Male, female, kind of shows you what it looks like, and then you got the inches up here on the top. So it's always good to have one. They're not very expensive. Make sure you have your crab endorsement. So we're going to see if we catch any. We did get some yesterday, so that's okay. I just wanted to give this technique a try. It looked like fun, and we're kind of having a low-key fishing day because we're pretty tired, so that way we can just kind of hang out, sit on the beach, and watch our pulls. We'll be back. I got that crab pot, or the little crab box soaking. So I thought I'd go ahead and toss my line in for, see if there's any coho here, but these waves are just kind of enormous for right here. We tried to fish off the other beach on the other side for surf perch 2 days ago, and the water just kept chasing us up the beach. It was nearly impossible to do any fishing. A little hard here, but heck, you know, it's worth a shot. I got the 1 ounce Coast Guard rooster tail on. There we go. I don't know. I'll give this a couple top tries. Then I'll probably reel in that crab pot. We were out here fishing 2 days ago too. It was a lot calmer. There have been some extreme tides. It was over 9 feet high. The low tide was just about an hour and a half ago, and it was a -2. So kind of attributed for our weather we had on our fishing trip yesterday. It was nice, but it was a little bit of a rough ride. I didn't bring any waders this time, so I'm kind of trying to avoid getting wet. There are people fishing off the jetty right now. I mean, there are fish in here, but getting kind of windy out here too. It's beautiful though, I tell you. Mother Nature never ceases to amaze me. I gotta run, or I'm gonna get my shoes wet. Just absolutely gorgeous. Oh my. Got a kid over here body surfing with his dad. It's good waves for it. Good waves for it. You gotta be careful of that undertow though. It's gorgeous. I mean, I don't care if I don't catch anything. It's spectacular out here. I'm gonna reel hers in, so we'll see if there's anything on there. I'm watching mine. Doesn't look like they got hung up, but they all were headed to that rock. don't see anything yet. Yep, okay. They did hang up. Well, Chris just tossed hers out. Mine's back out again. Again, we're not sure if we're going to catch any crab. It's pretty gnarly out there. But hey, if we do, that's cool. So when I set those little bait boxes up, I put a little 1 ounce pyramid weight on there just to give it a little bit more. However, given this, I don't know. I didn't want to go over the range of casting because the bait box is a little heavy. And trying to get it out there. It's rolling around, which is fine. We used, for bait, we used some salmon carcass from yesterday's fishing trip. So I saved one salmon carcass, and I actually, when I was filleting the salmon, I just cut it up into small pieces because these boxes are pretty small. And then there's 4 loops attached to it, and the way it works is apparently the crabs just end up getting either snared in these little loops or they're hanging on for dear life. I don't know, but I've only seen this done once before, and I see the people at the jetty, they have like a different type of a trap. So I don't know, if it works, it's great. If not, again, a low-key fishing day for us, where we're just gonna kind of sit here and watch the waves and take in the scenery. That current is really pulling it over there to the rocks. Mine has moved all the way over, so Chris is going to go ahead and try to get a little bit more to the middle, which is what snagged us up to begin with. You're watching these waves come in and out. My pole is just sort of bending over, and the current's even picked up more. Chris has ran hers out, and it is just hammering these boxes. I wouldn't be surprised if I lose my stuff on those rocks over there, but if any crabs grab a hold of it, they're going to be hanging on for dear life, that's for damn sure. Oh, it's settling down for a second. Maybe it'll just be calm for a few minutes. Go ahead and try to reel mine in and see where it's at. Since it's so nasty, I'm going to try to get it when those waves are coming up closer to me. It doesn't feel like it's snagged, so that's a good thing. Chris is reeling hers in. It's right here. I don't see any crabs on hers. It could be too that they're just coming off when we're bringing them in because it's pretty rough out here. Most people do this off the jetty, but again, I can't get in the jetty, so get down the jetty. Nothing on mine. Still looks fairly full too. So the main reason Chris and I decided to do this is we've been surf perch fishing, and Chris so far has caught 2 crabs. One of them had a bunch of line snagged all around it, and I think she just kind of ran into it, brought it in, got all the line off, and got it released. It was a female crab, so that was good. And the second one actually just took her worm and did not want to let go, and brought that in. So that was another one we had. It wasn't big enough, and it was a female also. And that's what got us to thinking, hey, you know, there are plenty of crab in here. We'd seen them. You know, might as well give this a shot. It's so weird. You catch them fishing. Now we're out here trying to catch the crab, and it's just not happening. But that's, you know, that's how it goes. A lot more people have shown up over here. People asking questions. What are you doing? What's going on? How do you do it? It's funny trying to answer these questions when I'm doing it for the first time. I thought I had something on there. A little damn sculpin. I hate those things. It's a double sculpin. It's a double sculpin rodeo. No surf perch today. Chris, you see this? I'm gonna give it one more shot on the crab bait box here. It's been out there for a little bit. I know it's funny when I say I know there's crabs in this area. Of course they are. The damn ocean, but this is where Chris caught her crab, and this is where I'd seen a couple of crabs, and I felt like there was something on there for a minute. How weird. Yeah, something was pulling the bait out for sure. Must have gotten off. Huh. Well, dang it. Finally found a mole crab. It's a dead one. Sitting out here looking for those mole crabs. If I could get a picture of one, that's what they look like. It's a dead one. So, anyhow. So Chris and I have been basically fishing for like a week and a half, off and on, camping. And we're getting pretty tired. We might go home tomorrow. So far the total is, at least 2 dozen sculpin, 3 flounders, 2 crabs off the beach. I think we got about 10 surf perch, 6 coho salmon, and then an additional 5 crabs from pots we dropped the other day. So it's been fun. We've had a good time. It was really nice this morning, and it's getting overcast and gray out here. So if we stay, we'll come out and fish some more surf perch. We might do this crab trap, or these little crab bait boxes this evening. Just maybe dump them out here and then sit and watch the waves and not fish and kind of chill out. I hope you've enjoyed the video, all the fishing we've done. I got to jettyfish over in Ocean Shores. I didn't get to jettyfish here in Oahu. It's just too hard for me to get down, the back surgery. Yeah, it's been a great time, and I'm looking forward to putting this video out. And if you like this content, hit like and subscribe. I'll try to bring more when I can. Here's another view. Even though it's overcast, it is gorgeous out here.